Please review for me the 9 levels of power.
Rin.
Strength of mind and body.
Pyo.
Direction of energy.
To.
Harmony with the universe.
Sha.
Healing self and others.
Kai.
Premonition of danger.
Jin.
Knowing the thoughts of others.
Ret.
Mastery of time and space.
Zai.
Controlling the elements of nature.
Zen.
Enlightenment.
Blackmore.
This is Kujin, a ritual process for the development of the body, mind, and spirit. This is something I'm sure you've seen plenty of ninjas in your favorite games have chanted, and we all love them, as long as you're not on a receiving end during a match. From fireball jutsus, Izumi drops for days. If you can't tell by the title of the video, I will be discussing the world of ninjas in today's video. Where does the term ninja come from? Are they real? Can I actually do a substitute jutsu? Well, stick around and find out in today's episode of History Behind the Fighting Styles. Ninjutsu, or Ninpo, is a Japanese martial art designed around warfare and strategy, used by ninjas during feudal Japan, which history goes back and forth states that they could have been low-level samurais, something you can definitely see in the influence of Yoshimitsu over the years of Tekken, with them being part of the Manji ninja clan, but follows the code of the samurai to a degree, even having his Tekken 5, 6, and Tag 2 armor resembling a samurai. So it feels like Yoshimitsu represents somewhat more of what an old traditional ninja may have been in those times, while the Ravens and Kunimitsu represent way more of what modern day ninjas from anime, movies, and many other media look like out there. Ninjas learn 18 traditional disciplines that include various forms of armed, unarmed fighting techniques, with lots of weapon training, knowledge, horsemanship, various forms of espionage, sabotage, disguise, infiltration, stealth, trickery, escape, watercraft, medicines, running, jumping, climbing walls, long-distance hiking, swimming, assassination, and combat situations. Ooh, talk about a mouthful. Fighting skills similar to many Japanese martial arts with strikes are taught, which includes grappling, ground fighting, locks, chokes, throws, and unlike most martial arts, weapon training is usually practiced from the beginning. Ninjutsu, as already explained by others in history, is not a well-defined martial arts school in the mold of, say, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu or Ip Man's Wing Chun. That being said, ninja are real, shinobi are real, ninjutsu is real, or maybe the proper way of saying it, I should say, ninja existed, shinobi existed, ninjutsu was practiced in Japan, though not in the way we would expect it to be. Historians and scholars agree that the first ninja or shinobi were probably low-level samurai warriors or even peasants who were drafted by their superiors to perform dishonorable tasks such as arson and sabotage. There is no special school involved here. Nada. Nothing at all. Warriors chosen to perform ninja tasks were probably chosen for their predispositions to such practices. In this sense, ninja and shinobi were nothing more than auxiliaries in samurai armies. This was kind of like in the Roman army, where some soldiers are not exactly legionaries, but had other uses such as scouts, skirmishers, carpenters, and etc. As time drew on and on, samurai warlords started to appreciate the impact of having a body of warriors who can operate behind enemy lines, which is where the whole mythology of ninjas come into play. By the 14th century, various historical accounts and records mentioning feats of skill and warfare waged by shinobi started appearing. Although our academic knowledge on this are about the real meaning of such records are still in infancy. Now this begs the question, where did all of the crazy stuff that we see in the media come from that ninjas could do? Like walking on water, vanishing from smoke bombs, scaling walls like it's nothing, and substitute jutsus. I'm sorry, like I just love that method. It's such a guilty pleasure of seeing it. But anyway, I feel this was perpetrated by Japan themselves, similar to how America did in novels and books with the Wild West period with cowboys. Pretty much what I'm saying is, it's all made up, like made for mythical purposes. Just they went wild. Official records concerning ninja were scarce and vague. It is not surprising that the mysterious shinobi would capture the imagination of the nation itself. They took what they already have of tales of ninja, samurai warriors during that time, and cultivated them into their popular culture of what you see today. And I do love what it has transformed into its own fun fantasy thing. So don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on this. I actually love what we see. I mean, come on now. We wouldn't have Ninja Gaiden, Naruto, and several other stuff out there that I'm just not thinking of at the moment. Overall, I am happy we have ninjas as a thing in fighting games, which fills the many archetypes out there in the grand landscape of things when you really think about it. Yoshimitsu, the Ravens, and Kunimitsu are here to stay. But which one is getting into Tekken 8 first? I think we already know Yoshimitsu is a shoo-in who has never missed a single Tekken game at all. And I'm sure that streak will continue here. I doubt Namco is ever going to break that. The others, though, are fair game. We'll just have to wait and see with further development of Tekken 8 as we move further and further along with the game. If you made it towards the end of the video, I thank you so much for taking the time to just stick around with the video. It took me a while due to going back and forth researching this topic, so it was a long time coming, and I thank you all for just being patient with this one. Please give it a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay updated. This is Blackmore2323 signing out. Catch y'all next time. Later.
What is important to you?